the University of Michigan, one of the biggest fucking powerhouses in the Big Ten. And if you guys have any other thoughts, you could chime on in. So they have a coach. His name is Sherrone Moore, and he was the hire after Jim Harbaugh was the coach there, and then he left to go to coach the Chargers, and then Sherrone Moore was the coach there, right? Boom, boom, boom. He, was a pretty decent coach, right? Michigan's not too bad, right? But not apparently, in fact, he was having sexual relations with a coworker at the University of Michigan. When things like this happen in the sports world, typically, and in any work world, it's typically not fucking allowed. So, it was already an inappropriate relationship there, and they probably could have fired him or suspended him because of that straight up, right? So he was having this inappropriate relationship with this woman. And then it gets real, like, sick and criminal after this, right? So he and correct me if I'm wrong. Let me look up the charges here.
Well,
That's
uh,
fucking go ahead.
allegedly, Michigan gave him an ultimatum.
Mm-hmm.
Either you move her to a different department or you fire her. And Moore decided to fire her. That led to a complete breakdown. She spoiled all the beans of what happened, and Moore, very not allegedly, went to this woman's house, her residence, screaming and yelling, broke in to a door that was open because she locked the front door, so he went in through the back door, went into her kitchen, threatened her with her own house knife, and then left, and then got arrested. So I think you could read if they're charged, you could read
Yeah.
them. I think one is assault.
It was faces charges of felony count of home invasion and multiple misdemeanors relating to his arrest. Moore was charged with third-degree home invasion, which is felony. He was also charged with one count of misdemeanor stalking and one count of misdemeanor breaking and entering illegal entry without permission. Yeah. He engaged in appropriate relationship with a staff member. And so he was also, not only is he a shit person, but he's a shit husband too.
And father.
Cheated on his wife, fucking letting his kids down. Now the kids are seeing this in the fucking news, right? And you fucking threaten a woman who you fired after she spilled the beans about your inappropriate relationship that they were having. So that was maybe like, they had this inappropriate relationship. He had two options. Fired her, right? Didn't want to deal with it anymore. She was like, "Oh, word? Bet." So Michigan, right? So you remember me and him being his assistant? Oh, we were doing more than assisting. Let me tell you that. He was assisting something. Let me tell you. Okay? And he gets mad that she says it because it gets him fired. And then he fucking crashes out over some pussy. Pretty much. He's bitter. He's upset. He crashed out. Like a fucking dumbass. He deserves to be in prison. This is not a normal human thing to do. This is a man who is dumb in the brain, slow, nothing going on upstairs, right? No impulse control, and just the overall shit human being. To do these kind of things. Like, I'm not gonna be a fucking Shady McCoy and be like, but, you know what I mean? Like, but, it's kind of crazy, guys. Things happen. No, things like this don't fucking happen. They don't. Nobody, like, it's very, 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 very rare that we hear about people fucking at work having a relationship, getting fired, and then fucking going to their homes and holding them at knife point, pretty much. It's rare. This is a rare thing. That's why it's so fucking big, because he's a public figure and it's rare.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Fucking facing these fucking felony charges because of your decisions. You decided to embark on this relationship as well as she did. You decided to fire her. She decided then to say her side. And then you decided to take actions upon yourself and be a repulsive human being. Shit guy. Deserves to fucking be in jail.
Yeah, I mean his actions are inexcusable. It's disgusting when you hear what it's sickening to hear what he did. It shouldn't be tolerable at any workplace or anything. Any person has to deal with that, regardless of who you are and what you do.
Sorry. And also, he also threatened to take his own life
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
This is the
So,
quote from
mentally
CNN.
disturbed as well.
I am going to KILL myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your
Yeah,
hands.
He fucking had a mental
You
break.
ruined my life. That's what he was saying.
He inherited a Mercedes when Harbaugh left, right? It wasn't the best, but he got up to, he had a good recruiting year. Michigan's a young team, and he was doing pretty well. So he was going to do something with that team, and he completely blew it all away off of this entire, crash out. You want to call it that. So he ruined his own legacy, his own career. The sad part is, I bet you there'll be a college team in a couple years who's going to hire him because this is how this works, right? You coach Michigan, you get a second chance. I'm telling you, I know how college works. It's what's going to happen. It's sad, sickening, but that's what's going to happen. So his career is not totally over, but his reputation, his legacy, and everything else that he had built up in his life gone in an instant because he fucked up. And you don't, like, this is not normal behavior that a person does. This is not how you react to anything negative happening in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be an adult. You fucked up. You cheated on your wife. You get the consequences. This is how this works. You don't get to thrash out and attack the person that screwed you over because you're the one who screwed them. That don't work like that. And for all intents and purposes, she really did what you needed to do. You fired me. All right, I'm going to tell on you. You didn't want this getting out. Well, now it's getting out. So if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Mm-hmm.
So all credit to her.
In her fucking exit interview, she was like, yeah, this actually really happened. Because apparently, I would assume that Michigan University, they knew. Because they were like, move her to another department or fucking fire her. Because we're not trying to deal with this shit.
And now Michigan's getting investigated too now, because if they knew, then how long was this going on for? Because Moore was on the staff with Harbaugh. So now that Harbaugh knew about this, how long was this really going on for, and how deep does it actually go?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure people knew about it. Because clearly it was toxic and loud. Because if it wasn't toxic and loud, and if you were mentally sane, if you were just a regular man having an affair and not a man with a lot of issues having an affair, you probably wouldn't be in the situation. So I'm sure everyone knew, but as long as it doesn't get ugly. And clearly it got loud enough that Michigan had to be like, okay, fire her, move her, but it's not allowed anymore. Like, we can't overlook it anymore. We can't have like plausible deniability. Like, we can get sued in every which way direction, and this is just not going to end well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're right, Daniel. She was like, yeah, okay, you're going to fire me, and then I'm going to tell on you. I mean, it's almost like you're an adult. I mean, get it tattletale. It's just, I don't know. Like, you agreed to be in the relationship. So what exactly are you telling on? You're just trying to make more trouble now between him and his wife. But that's why you don't cheat. Because your side bitch can end up being your fucking thorn and like your downfall.
And especially cheating on somebody who you work with. Especially
You're
in
shitting
these,
where you eat. So it's like it's all self-inflicted. It's all self-inflicted. This wasn't an accident. Like, it wasn't a one-time thing. You guys hooked up at the holiday party You both got drunk. No, that didn't happen. Clearly, it was long. It was nasty, and clearly, you need help. He needs a lot of mental help, and yeah, you do need to belong behind bars because breaking in someone's house is a fucking felony. It's not okay. Because if she had a gun and fucking shot your ass, then what?
Mhm.
Like you're breaking into someone's home. Like what? I don't.
I'm
And
sure.
threatening
Then
her.
Yes,
just
exactly. I'm sure if
he's a
she,
danger.
I'm sure if she wanted to in that moment, she could have attacked them, and she would have been completely justified. I don't know how Michigan law works. I don't know if they were in Michigan when this happened. Assuming so, because he just fucking left the facility, so I'm assuming it's still in Michigan. But if Michigan laws, are what we're saying, she has every right to just fucking do harm to him.
Well, of course, you have a right to protect yourself,
Yeah.
and it's terrifying. Your ex is coming at you with a knife. Like this could have ended totally different. This could have
Mm-hmm.
been a totally nasty conversation. This could have been tragic. This could have been really ugly.
Yeah.
And there would be no talk of you ever getting out of jail if this got worse. Your whole career would absolutely be. No one's fucking hiring you after that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, clearly he needs to be in jail for a while because you broke the law. That's not a misdemeanor. You fucking broke into someone's home. That's home invasion. Like that's not a slap on the wrist. So you deserve to be in jail for however long they fucking put you there. And you need a psych evaluation,
Mm-hmm.
which they're giving him because you're threatening to take your own life. At that point, it's like you clocked out. You can't be a thriving human being if you're ready to go. You have kids that still need you in spite of what is happening right now. So you just can't think of yourself and say, I want to kill myself because my side bitch is mad that I had to fire her. Like, no, you need fucking help. And your wife, I hope she gets everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hope she fucking takes her ass to the cleaners.
And the people who are like, it, people who are like, oh, he just made a mistake. To me, cheating's not a mistake because you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a mistake. You're very knowledgeable of what you're doing right now. You're very coherent. You know what's happening. So no, it's not a mistake. So he should be getting nothing. He should be getting all the book thrown at him, and you don't get a second chance when you know you fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a mistake is like, okay, I didn't know, it's my fault, stuff happens. But when you know you're cheating for this long, supposedly, and it's been going on for years, and you break into somebody's house, that's not a mistake. You know what you're doing. You have to know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
You have to know how this is
intentional.
going to end out.
You're an adult. You're not a 21-year-old man. You're not a 15-year-old boy. Like you're running a program. Listen, we're all adults, right? If you want to cheat, you know what? It's literally not against the law, but it's clearly against the rules to cheat at work,
Mm-hmm.
to have affairs, to fraternize with someone who's your inferior. This wasn't someone who was on your level, which is why there's fucking rules for that.
Assistant to you
So
specifically.
I mean, you're piling this on to yourself. So it's not a mistake. Like you're it's it, I don't know. It's a terrible situation all the way around.
It's a lack of impulse. It's a lack of control. It's impulse. It's
Well, he lacks discipline. Like you're
yeah.
an adult and you're helping these young men, become adults. And this is the example you want to lay out for them.
You're the leader because this is a very young team too. So you are the leader of this team.
Yeah, and you're not in jail because you cheated. You're in jail because you fucking broke the law. So
Mm-hmm.
the people who were saying, "Oh no, he's in jail for cheating," and why are we punishing him for cheating? He broke the law. He broke into someone's home. If someone broke into your fucking home, you wouldn't be so sympathetic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he's not in trouble because he cheated. He's in trouble because he broke the law. He's in jail because he broke the law. He threatened someone's life. He invaded someone's home that wasn't his own. He was uninvited. That's why he's there.
Yeah.
It's okay to hold him accountable, even if he has mental distress. Mental distress does not allow you to do that to someone.
Because there's a basketball coach, Emeka Udoka. He was having an improper relationship with a staff member. He I think he got suspended from the Celtics, or I think he got fired, actually.
Got fired.
And then
He got fired.
They fired him.
and guess what?
So this
He got
isn't
another
like
chance because then he didn't fucking crash out and invade her home. There's two
you
sides.
see, that was probably he was cheating, but it was probably like a functional, an affair. Like I'm not trying to lose my career. I do have a kid. I do she's not trying to ruin we have good jobs here. This is the fucking Celtics. Like we're not trying to but they caught us and now and now I'm fired.
Yeah.
But he's obviously a much healthier person in the brain because like I said, he didn't crash out. Him and his wife or his fiance, whoever, they probably divorced. I don't know. But there's ways to handle it. But that's what I'm saying. He needs a lot of help and he may not coach. He probably shouldn't coach. I know someone will probably offer him a job, but that's he'll be coaching Division 3
in like 5 to 10 years, probably, depending on how long his sentence is. Yeah, respectfully, because not all sentences are created equal. Not different crimes you get different rep for. Like with Michael Vick.
No, I don't feel bad at all. Look, I was gonna say I've known someone who've been victims of DV, domestic violence, so it's not a joke. I don't give a fuck if they throw the fucking book at you. I don't care about statistics and double standards, and I don't care. Like, you're an asshole for doing that. Like, you have no respect for people's life. You've lost respect for life. You don't even respect yourself. Like, it's just disgusting. It's really nasty, and like I'm saying, he's lucky that she didn't spaz out, that she didn't fucking pull out a gun and blast his ass through the fucking door.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could have easily happened. Like, you're over here trying to attack someone, bro. You may not make it out. Like, so you're out here just like willy-nilly in your own life? I don't know. Lock him up for as long as he needs to. Let his wife claim everything. And he'll recover and he'll rehab somewhere down the line. But yeah, away from everyone. You get this amazing opportunity, and you can't handle it. You can't. There's no such thing as compartmentalizing your life. Well, I'm a football coach here, and then I'm a husband here. No, all that shit melds in, bro. What happens at work melds into your fucking life at home. So, and I still don't feel bad because, like, imagine how your wife feels. She's got it worse.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one in jail, but she's got it worse because she's embarrassed. You're embarrassing. You're an embarrassing person, and she's attached to your ass, and her kid and your kids are embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just like, and my dad like crashed out over this white girl, lost his fucking opportunity and everything. Threatened to kill her. He was gonna kill this, and then he threatened to kill himself. And we're stuck with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Good dad, bad dad, it's still embarrassing, and parents should not be out here embarrassing their fucking children like that,
or their spouses,
or their spouses. You know what my pastor says in his sermons? You do not get the life you deserve. You get the life you decide. So when you decide to step out on your wife at work with someone who's clearly not healthy herself, because you have to be, you clearly knew he was a married man. That's not a secret. So you're clearly engaging yourself with someone who also has huge faults. So you're stepping into the fire. So you decided for that to happen. You decided all of this. This one little decision you made just fucking ricocheted. And it's like Daniel said, it's not a mistake. This is no, this is something you just have to say, yeah, I'm guilty. I got real selfish in my marriage. I got real selfish with my own needs. Wasn't thinking, didn't care about boundaries, didn't care about this girl's boundaries and her livelihood. Why didn't I just move her to a different department? Why did I have to fire her? Like, it's just like you make bad decisions for yourself. And now they're dangerous decisions because now you're in jail for pussy. Like, that's the surface. But the truth is you're in jail because you have a lot of fucking deep-rooted issues. Because people who are healed from trauma and have a vision for their future don't act like this. They just don't.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for the Michigan players. Like, damn, we lost our coach to the NFL. Now we lost this coach because he's fucking crazy. Now we're just sitting here with thumbs up our asses.
Like,
thank God nothing
lost.
happened to that girl. I hope she's all right.
Mhm.
Hope she finds a new job. She probably will sue Michigan, and she probably will win.
And also, before I just want to say something about Shady McCoy. We were listening to a little bit of your show with Emmanuel Acho and two other people that I have no idea who are.
Speakeasy.
Speakeasy, right? Nice show, right? Good job. You're producing a show. You're on a show. It's great. I love hearing your opinion. You should sit this one out, bro. It's clear that you either A, don't know what the fuck you're talking about, or B, you choose not to know what the fuck you're talking about. You're a deplorable human being, just like this guy is also a deplorable human being. You're trying to cape and be like, but guys, but everybody fucking cheats, right? Oh, Shady, what about breaking in the home? Guys. Cheating, it happens, right? Guys, cheating happens, guys. You guys have never been like, ooh, she's hot. Like, that's cheating. Like, we've all done it, right? Shady, you're an embarrassment. Acknowledge that this guy did something wrong and move on. You can say the brother needs help, like you did, but you can also hold him accountable for his actions, which you did not do 1 second. And when other people are trying to, you look at them and you but you're talking about a home affair. Like, guys, with the cheating, like, guys, we can't talk about, guys, like, cheating's not that bad. You know what I mean? Right, Shady? Okay? So please, sit this one out. Let actual people who understand nuance handle this, please. Thank you, Shady McCoy. Thank you. Awful fucking take. Trash. Anyway, let's continue. I had to say that because we were talking about it all day yesterday, and when we were cleaning up for our friends.
Yeah, no, the clip,
For the
it was
Friendsgiving.
a little, I was kind of shocked he was defending him to the point, because it's like, you're defending the cheating, but that's not why he's in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And you're defending the cheating, but that's not really why he even got fired. He got fired because he was having an affair with someone who's his inferior at a work job that's against the rules. He broke the rules. Like, they just didn't find out, oh, you're fucking someone else, you're fired. That doesn't happen. You gave them ground. They were given ground to fire him on. Evidence that it's a real relationship and it's obvious, and
What's
it's
funny? You want to know something that's
interrupting
funny?
work, obviously.
He probably could have kept his job.
Yeah.
Think about that. The department knew for this fucking long. Their thing was not you get fired or she gets fired. It's
But
switch
fire
it-
her.
Fire
They
her
were
or
ready to
switch-
keep him.
But you know
So
what it is
he
too?
was,
But you know what it is too? Because even if she whistleblows, they come all out on the rug. But like, it's all a legend. It's what she said. It's what he said, she said. So at the end of the day, they probably
But-
could have kept him.
but she
Until-
probably showed up with all the beats. Like I said, it obviously got nasty where they just couldn't avoid it anymore. People are talking about it. Soon enough, like, it's probably, if people are talking about it so loud on campus, it's gonna get out. And
Right.
no, it was proper that they fired him, and it was proper that he's in jail. You get it. He cheated. Yeah, everyone does cheat, and people do meet at work. Yeah, and then those people make a decision to either find new jobs or keep their shit on the low, and don't lose their livelihood over it. So I was kind of taken aback that he was like so like leaning in on, well, they fired him because he's cheating, and ooh, it's just like, that's not why they did that. It was like a dishonest argument.
Yeah. They're trying to attack the thing that they can kind of like be like, oh, it's not that bad side of the argument. They weren't attacking the argument where, no, this is deplorable, reprehensible human behavior. That like people who are okay in the head never do. Let me tell you something, guys. I've never thought about breaking into somebody's home. Never thought about it. Right? It doesn't cross my mind. Never does. Right? But for him, it crossed his mind. And even worse, he didn't just go in there. He was threatening himself and her.
Yeah, and that's a real toxic relationship right there, because a lot of couples argue and they don't storm each other's homes. A lot of couples argue and they don't threaten each other's lives and they don't threaten themselves. The people that do that, they need to be separated. They're codependent and it's toxic and it's nasty and they should never be together.
Mm-hmm.
That's not normal behavior. It's just not. It's just not.
Did we get all of our thoughts out? Yeah.
All right.
Stuff.
I don't really have a transition. Do we want to basketball?
How do we transition from this?
If we want to do
There's
basketball,
no real good transition. You can say, how the fuck would we transition from Sherrone Moore to the Mets? Ooh, that's good. Let's play a game. Let's try to transition from this. You know what else
Let's
is
transition right into the Mets.
You know what else is a toxic relationship? The Mets and Mets fans. They have a toxic relationship. Let me tell you. That was okay. That was all right.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
all
all right.
good.
Toxic relationship.